Welcome to Alvy World. I'm your host, Mr. Alvy. In one class we just finished this one called Nerd Dude. And now we're going to be working on this one called, I'm guessing you want to name it Apple Bytes. So we're going to start from scratch and create the CSS for the Apple Bytes design. So first we do what? Chop up the image, right? So we're going to grab the top, copy, new file, paste it in, save for web and devices, save it. All right, now, what you want to do, pay attention. This is going to be very helpful to you. Let me illustrate. In Dreamweaver, you have your site that we all made a site, right? If you go in there and check the details of what we set up, okay, under editing files, part 3, it shows you exactly where it is saving its files and storing all its folders and things. So where are my files stored?
Yours are saved on your user and
Alvy.
Under the folder web development.
Documents, web development project. Good.
You just moved it.
I will cancel it
Okay.
because I accidentally moved it. Okay. So I go into Finder, and I want to go into my user, documents, web development project, and images. I'm going to make another folder with the same name, Apple Bytes. And if we all follow this pattern, then we'll all be happy. All right, so back to Photoshop. I'm trying to save it. So I want to go to folder, documents, web development project. Oh, there it is. Apple Bytes. Oh, wait, I wanted it inside the images one. Images, Apple Bytes. What should I call this? Apple Top. Whatever you want to call it. Apple Top.
Apple Core.
Oh, sorry. Well, so let's redo that. It should go right into the right place now. Bada boom, bada bing. Okay. So now we want a piece of the middle. Could be a nice thin piece. Okay, copy all the layers, new file. Should make it the right size to paste it in. Save for web and devices. This one we'll call what?
Core. I was saying that.
Apple Core. That's funny. We just have to remember we did that. And then the bottom. The bottom, we'll put those couple apples down there. Copy, new file, paste, save for web and devices. See how many keystrokes I know? It's so fun.
Hold on, F14. What does it do?
Apple bottom. And there we go. Okay, so we got it chopped up. It's pretty simple. The chopping up of your image for this assignment shouldn't be too terribly difficult. Okay. On the other, do you remember what happened on the free love one?
No.
We didn't chop it at all. We just popped it in the background because it wasn't ever going to move. So now we will go into our code, and we need to make a new file. What folder are we going to put it in? Can you guys read it?
CSS.
Okay, inside includes, inside CSS. Do you guys know how to make a new file? You right-click.
New file.
New file. Good job. Okay, and what should we call it? Apple Bytes.css. Okay, we'll open that up. And for some reason it thinks we have HTML. We don't want any HTML in there. I'm just going to cut and paste from Nerdude. Do you guys remember what the star means?
Everything.
It means all.
Yeah. So we're just setting the margin for everything to 0. We should probably set the padding for everything to 0 too. Just for good show. Okay. And what color should be the background of our body?
That green.
How am I supposed to find it? Black, white, that's easy, but how do I find that green?
You can use the little color wheel.
Digital color meter.
Good. Digital
Color meter.
color meter. And I can go over here. Which one is it?
8-bit.
Hex value 8-bit? Okay. Ooh, that is really, really close to pure green, pure light green. Yeah. 00FF05.
Got it. What 8? What 0F05? What 8?
00FF05. And let's see, what should we do with the page? What do we want to be at the top? Do we want this nerd dude guy in there?
Yes, actually.
No. We have a folder. Oh, wait.
It's apple top.
Do we have a folder inside of our images called Apple Top?
No, I don't think we put it in there yet.
Oh. So now we go to our local view. And let's see. There they are. There's our Apple Bytes. Okay, what do I do with that folder? I highlight it and I do what? Put it. Blue arrow. And then I go to my remote view and there it is. That's nice. Okay, so inside images I want to go to Apple Bytes. Apple Top. Apple Bytes, Apple Top. Okay, no repeat. No repeat. Do we want it centered?
Yes.
So these 3 lines will be centered. Well, let's see. How wide is our image? Tell me how wide our image is. 720. So we want to change the width to 720. Okay, and then we'll figure out we will figure out what goes in the menu and the content and the footer on our own. Okay, update it. Let's see what we got so far. So we're going from Nerdude.
2 Apple Bytes.
Can you guys see the problem?
Yeah, you have your dude as the link.
What file?
It is the nerd dude index, right?
It's in the header. Remember we were talking about that? This is the part where I'm going to put a little magic in it.
Okay.
So it randomly chooses one of your designs. Programming code. Whatever. Magic.
That's what I was going to guess. I was like,
I'm actually going to be using JavaScript. Remember JavaScript?
Yeah, that was so much.
You can use a little JavaScript to dynamically choose a CSS file. But for now, what you guys will have to do when you're designing yours, you'll have to design them locally on your machine because you will not have access, at least not everyone at the same time,
to the code.
will have access to be able to have this equal to theirs. Okay, but for our display, we can change it. But just to make you aware of that. Apple Bytes. Haha! Let's look in here in our images, Apple Bytes. Oh, look what Apple Top is. Oops. It's not supposed to be the whole image, is it? Copy, new, paste, save for web and devices. It's changing the color when I save it. Bummer.
That's what I was saying.
I'm just going to change the background color. Don't worry. Apple